Hey guys, and welcome back to Epic Game Feed. Today we are looking at a new deck that I made. Keeping on with that little having fun with your decks. So what I did is I was down 2 decimations, so I went and got 2. Basically, I have 3 creatures in this deck, and they are the Copper Automatons. I call this deck the Copper Trap. Okay, so what it has is it has 3 decimations, 3 heritage, 3 faith change, 3 copper automatons, 3 iron whips, 3 law memorials, 3 magma packs, 3 overdrives, 3 sparks, 2 violent dispersals, 2 thunder surges, 3 aether pumps, 3 clock libraries, 3 burns, 2 blind rages, 3 inferno blasts, 3 hell spitter, and 2 charge coil. So the idea for this deck is you want your copper automatons to get buffed by faith chains, and then you can whip them to make them attack right when you go out, and that'll give them 5, and then you put a magma pack on them, which gives them 10. And then once it hits, it does 10 damage to 1 idol. It's destroyed. That only costs you 5 energy to do. If you have a faith chains on them, it also does 1 damage to all the other idols. If you put a heritage on him, you draw 2 cards after he does that. And then you have decimations to hit to clear off those anything that's low health. And then the rest of the cards are basically blockers for you. The aether pump's out there to make them go after the aether pump. The clock library is out there, not so much to make them go after the clock library. You want it to pop. That's why I put in the overdrives. But the clock library with a heritage on it, then an overdrive on it, is pretty nasty with card draw. You draw 5 cards with that. And then I have all the killing power I need. If I need to, I can put a magma pack on something. I have the 3 mortars in here, the 3 charge coils, so they go after those. They go after the ether pumps. They go after the spitters. And by the time they realize what my deck is all about, they are down 2 idols, and their third one is down to usually either like 4 or 5, and all I need is an iron whip and a copper automaton to kill that. If they put stuff in front of it, I have creature removal, all this stuff to remove stuff from where I need. So let's check this deck out. Okay, so we're starting off here against Jurassic Pork. Cool name. And we played this. We're on to turn 3 right now. I forgot to hit record. But I started off with an okay hand. I put a memorial on the middle lane. He put a useless contraption out there. I have a charge coil, a burn, a faith's chains, and an inferno blast in my hand. And I draw into another burn. I'm going to get rid of the faith chains and play the charge coil and end turn. Let's see what he has to say to that. He plays a copper automaton in response. Looks like he's just going for the idol. Not worried about killing anything else. I draw into an aether pump, get rid of inferno blast, and I burn his automaton. And BAM! Look at that. I just hit his useless contraption so hard. He plays a Gravelock. I forget what Gravelock that is. It's one of the 4. I play Library. So the thing with this deck is you want to outweight your opponent, make sure he doesn't do any damage to your idols, and get out your constructs, and eventually you'll get to the point where you have enough resources to do the automaton along with the whip, along with the magma pack. I have a heritage. I put it on the clock library. Awesome combo for when it pops. He plays a dust runner. And it's my turn. Drawn to a copper automaton. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to play the law memorial so he can't hit my my library. I overdrive the library, and it pops. And woo! I love it when my charge coil hits something that can die. Dang randomness. He plays an Aether Pump and moves over his Gravelock Raider. I draw into Decimation and a Hellspitter. I'm going to Inferno Blast. Maybe not. And I'll play a Clock Library to block the Charge Coil. I'll decimate his runner. Get rid of a Spark. I draw into an Overdrive. That's perfect for the library again. And the and the Charge Coil hits his runner. One guy that could have died. Plays Incendiaries. Yikes. I need something to put out there in front to make sure my guy doesn't die. Play an Inferno Blast. And gonna get rid of the Hellspitter for the Spark to kill the Raider. He sacrificed for scrolls, plays an Illthorn Seed on his contraption, and plays 2 proximity mines. I'm pretty sure this guy is getting trying to bring out a lot of his constructs to use the 1 enchantment that kills him and gives all of it to one person. I'm trying to figure out what to get rid of. I decide to get rid of the Spark. And Charge Coil his pump has one more time to go. I'm going to get rid of his contraptions, his mines, with an Inferno Blast, and it's his turn. Plays an Eye of the Eagle, a Vader, and it's my turn. I draw into a Heritage. Gonna play the Charge Coil out there, put a Automation out, whip it, Heritage it. It explodes, does 5 damage, and gives me 2 cards. Woo! He burns my coil. Draw into a Clock Library. Gonna get rid of the Violent Dispersal, pick up Decimation. Gonna do it on his middle row. Play an Aether Pump, and end turn. He moves his guy back 1 space and plays a useless contraption. These things are so useless. As I said before, they don't belong in decks, I don't believe. Get rid of the Blind Rage, draw into a Hellspitter. I'm gonna Violent Dispersal his pump, and end turn. Plays a cannon, Automaton. Hits my middle row for 1. I draw into a Thunder Surge. And I'm going to play the Hellspitter up there to block for the Aether Pump. I draw into an Incendiaries and an Iron Whip after I sacked a card. And I'm going to end turn. Plays Proximity Charge up top, making it land in 2 spaces. Then he plays a Dust Runner. All this stuff I'm not too worried about. I'm going to play a Thunder Surge on all of it. Youch. Get rid of the Aether Pump for 2 cards. I draw into a Faith Chains and a Hellspitter. And Aether Pump goes off. It's his turn. He plays a Hellspitter, plays Dryatic Power on his Automaton, and at this point I'm like, that row, I don't really care about it. I'm gonna whip the Automaton, put Faith Chains on it. It's 5 damage, and then 1 damage to every other thing in the row of idols. Plays another Automaton. I get another Decimation. Gonna get rid of the Memorial. Play the Decimation. Take out his middle idol. Burn his Automaton. Draw onto Inferno Blast, and I'm going to end turn. Plays a Charge Coil. Copper Automaton. Kills my Mortar. Draw into another Faith Chains with another Copper Automaton. Gonna whip it, put the Faith Chains on it, and then I'm gonna get rid of the Inferno Blast, do a Incendiaries. Plays a Sister of the Fox. He says, I get your strategy now, but that's the point of this deck. They can get the strategy. They can get the strategy at the end when their idols are almost all destroyed. So, and I put a Heritage on the Aether Pump, and I cast a Library, and end turn. I also have an Overdrive for the Library. Plays Iron Ogre, puts a Vertal, whatever, poison someone when you attack him. It's not like I'm going to attack him anyways. Draw into another Heritage. I'm going to put it on the Library. Put a Memorial out. Overdrive the Library. Overdrive it again. And boom! Look at all those cards I just got. I have a Whip along with another Copper and a Faith Chains. I can basically end the game here pretty soon. Don't really care what he does. Draw into another Copper Automaton. Tell him to check out my channel. And this game's over. And that's how this deck runs, basically. I sit back, defend, and wait until I can start drawing massive cards and using Copper Automatons to take out his idols. Not sure exactly what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. Whip it. Faith Chains. End turn. And now I just need to draw another Whip or another what's it called? Decimation. Puts cards out to block. It does not matter. Plays a Bear Paw on his Gravelock. And I draw into a Decimation. That's game. Good game, Jurassic Pork. Fun deck. That was pretty fun for me. And my next game again, I make good eggs. I draw into a Heritage, Copper Automaton, Hell Spitter, Decimation, and a Inferno Blast. So I'm going to get rid of the Inferno Blast, play the Automaton, and end turn. So my reasoning behind playing the Automaton without having anything on it is I might as well do some damage to his idols while I have the clear board. It's not doing any use. It's not any use in my hand right now, basically. So that's my reasoning behind it. If you think you know some better cards or what to take out or put into this deck, let me know in the comments below and I will try it out. I will air it on YouTube and give you the credit for giving me some feedback. I'm going to get rid of the Heritage and Inferno Blast, all three of those guys. This game was a little bit harder for me. I have a little bit more trouble against a growth deck because they're so fast. I draw into Decimation, can't use it, so I'm going to draw 2, play a Hell Spitter, and end my turn. He's an an order growth deck. Ugh. Tired of those decks. They draw way too much. They need to do something about it. They have early game and end game. It's just stupid. I'm going to put both automatons on both sides. Let them think where I'm going. Really, I'm just going for his idols right now. I was thinking about splashing 1 growth in that will just be, what is it? The Eye of the Eagle, so that I can keep drawing the automatons. Thought that'd be kind of fun to do as well. Let me know what you think about that and I'll try it out. I've been trying this deck out for a while. I really like the idea of using the copper automatons to destroy the idols along with buffs on them. This is the first one that I've actually made work a little bit. I've tried it out quite a bit. Right now he has out the skirmishers. I should definitely try and get rid of them, but for some reason I'm holding back on killing them. Get rid of the La Memorial and I'm going to Inferno Blast. Maybe trying to figure out if I want an Aether Pump, and I do a Aether Pump. He's already got Imperial Resources. Ugh. He plays an Eye of the Eagle, plays a Vader, and he's done with the turn. Inferno Blast, take out the Vader, end turn. It's gonna kill my Aether Pump. I'm sure he buffs him up. Yeah, here it comes. Drawn to a Clock Library, a Hell Spitter, and a Charge Coil. I also grab a Decimation. I can use it on them, or I can go to the middle tower. Not sure what I want to do yet, so I think I was gonna nope, and I go down the middle. Have Faith Chains, Incendiaries, Charge Coil, and a Clock Library in my hand. He pothers for cards, and it's my turn. Drawn to an Overdrive, Iron Whip, And a Thunder Surge. I'm going to play the Clock Library. And end my turn. Pump goes off and kills his Zealot. He's about to take care of my Pump, though, with his Spearman. Plays another Memorial. Kabonks the Pump and brings out a Ducal Infantryman. Oh, man. Puts a Resonating Helm on him. That's not good for me. Get rid of Incendiaries. Play the Charge Coil behind the cannon. And end turn. Plays another Skirmisher. At this point, I'm getting overwhelmed with units, and I have no way to take care of them. Like, I don't have enough resources, so I have to get some, but they're not clumped up enough for me to use Thunder Surge. I hit end turn. Probably should have Thunder Surged the 2 units in the middle, but hey, you live and you learn, right? Fertile Soils. Imperial Resources. Kabonks. And I draw into another Overdrive. Overdrive the library, play the draw into a Charge Coil and a Blind Rage. You can play the Charge Coil, end turn. Plays a Crown of Strength. Focus. Dang it. And there goes my... Oh, and another focus. 10-5. Ouch. Plays a Night Scholar. He's just taking out everything that I put out, so it's basically over at this point. I think I'm going to Thunder Surge them now. Should have done it a while ago. Actually, what I should do is I should dispersal that not him, the other one, the Skirmisher that's by my units. Like, why would I do that one? Such mistakes made in this game. And you miss again. This game's lost. You get to see my first loss on that I've posted on YouTube, though. Usually I don't post them, but I thought I'd start posting my losses along with my wins, so it doesn't look like I'm always winning everything. He plays a Kinfolk Brave. Drawn to a Clock Library. I'm gonna get rid of the Whip. And I'm gonna burn the Brave. Like an idiot. I forgot one of my main rules. It's okay to lose 1 or 2 idols. I spent too long trying to defend those idols that had like no HP in the first place. I shouldn't have done that. I should have defended my units that were out. Now he's a 9-5 and he wipes me. So many mistakes made. I Thunder Surge finally. Draw 2 and end my turn. 6-5 is kind of hard to deal with. He plays a Shrine, making it a 6-6. Plays a Kinfolk Brave. And I draw into another Thunder Surge, so I'm going to Thunder Surge them all. Seemed like the right move. Problem is, he's putting stuff away from that guy, and that guy's just destroying everything. And I whip him and end turn. And I'm like, alright, I can spark and burn this guy, and then maybe I can come back. He plays a Zealot, a Spearman. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's got desperation, and it doesn't matter if I kill this guy now because I'm going to die from desperations because I can't kill his idols fast enough. He'll draw 2 desperations before I can kill them, especially with a growth order deck that has so much draw in it. And there's one. Now I'm just waiting for the other one. Doesn't even matter. Have a burn for a Spearman, as if that matters. I do it. Draw to a clock library, I put that out. And I say good game. Waiting for him to say good game. Damn those skirmishers. Get you every time. He plays Ducal Infantryman. Pothers. Triadic Power. Resonant Helm. Get rid of the charge coil. Play a clock library. Don't know why I'm going to keep going in this match. Plays a Woodland Memorial, a Vader, and it's my turn. So I'm going to play another clock library, and I'm going to overdrive the other one, put a spitter out, and end turn. And here comes a decimation. Come on, I know you got it in there. Where's that decimation at? Fertile Soils, now he gets a decimation. Imperial Resources. A Vader. Not yet. A Thunder Surge. Burn him. And let's look for that decimation. Come on, decimation. Let's end this game. It is friggin' boring. Yeah, just waiting for that decimation to hit. Brings out a Woodland Thingamabobber Memorial. I'm gonna haste that. Violent Dispersal. 2 Automatons out. End turn. And I believe this is when the dispersal is gonna hit. Come on. Desperation. There it is. Decimation. And there's game. And now for the third game, it is against Sitwert. See it where it's. Huh. Funny name. Anyways, let's check out what he got. I started with a Clock Library, Mag Pack, Overdrive, Iron Whip, and a Violent Dispersal. And he waits till the last 90 seconds for him to play that, get that resource. Alright, now it's my turn. I am not sure what I'm doing here. looking for what I want to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of the Violent Dispersal. I'm not going to use that for a while. Get rid of the Inferno Blast. Plays a useless contraption. The Iron Whip with the Magma Pack. Just showing you I got him in there. I'm going to get rid of the Dispersal. Look for 2 more things because I didn't really want to get rid of what I had. 2 more scrolls. End my turn. Drawn to a Charge Coil. Play that in the back row in the middle. He plays a Destroyer right behind his useless contraption. And I draw into an Iron Whip. I play a Clock Library. End turn. The Charge Coil hits a contraption. He plays an Aether Pump. I'm going to play... get rid of the Mag Pack. For resource, play the Memorial in front of the Charge Coil. And that Charge Coil really wants to get rid of that useless contraption. And I'm like, dang contraption in the way. I'm going to use the Overdrive on the library if he doesn't kill it. He doesn't. And here comes the library pop. Draw onto 2 Hell Spitters. Clock Library and a Faith Chains. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm going to end turn. Didn't want his plays an Iron Ogre. I'm going to burn him. Burn his gun Automaton. Get rid of the Hell Spitter. End turn. Right now I'm really slow playing it. He plays a Tool Initiate. He got 0 cards in his hand. I have 11. So I'm going to play the Mag Pack along with Iron Whip on the Copper Automaton, and there goes 1 idle. Bam! Fun stuff. That's my favorite combo in this whole game, is the Copper Automaton with the Iron Whip with the Mag Pack. I realize it takes 3 scrolls to do, but it's so much fun. Get rid of the Inferno Blast, play the Memorial, burn his Gunner, and end turn. And he end turn. He puts a rigged on his useless contraption. I'm going to play a Clock Library. I have a Copper Automaton with a Mag Pack and an Iron Whip. I'm going to take out another one of his idols if he doesn't block with it. Plays a Scatter Gunner. And it's time to use my Copper Tone. Or maybe not. Not yet. I'm going to block first. Make sure he doesn't kill that idol so easily. I also drawn to a Heritage, which I can put on the Copper Automaton, which adds even more bang for my buck onto that Copper combo. I put it onto the Hell Spitter, the Heritage. I zap his Scatter Gunner with a Spark, and I'm putting out another Clock Library, and I'm going to end turn. This turn his Iron Ogre will destroy the Spitter and do some damage to the idol. He plays another Scatter Gunner, Machine Priest, And I'm like, ooh, I wish I could get drawn to a Thunder Surge at the moment, but I don't. And time to use my copper combo, maybe? Maybe? Yep, time to use it. Put it on a mag pack, put a Faith Chains on him as well, and end turn. And boom goes the dynamite. There goes one of his idols and 1 damage to all the rest of them. Fun stuff. Now, as you can see, I haven't really touched any of his units. Just been blocking. I have a Decimation, another Faith Chains ready. This pump hits me, and I drop into another Copper Automaton. Perfect. I just need his stuff to get out of the way now. So I'm going to Decimate. I'm going to go for that lane, I think. Yeah. I'll Decimate again next turn. And end turn. Also put the Memorial out to block some damage. My library is 2 from popping. I draw into a Thunder Surge, finally. Boom! And Decimate that lane one more time. And my Copper Automaton and Iron Whip are ready for that lane. I'm going to end turn. I draw into a Heritage and an Overdrive. Perfect, because I can Heritage the Copper Automaton and Overdrive the library. And that is game. Hey guys, if you have any ideas for a deck, or you want to just talk to me, let me know and we will arrange something. Don't forget, I do have the giveaways 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you want to be a part of them, all you have to do is subscribe, and like, and comment on any of my videos. Good luck to whoever is in the challenge tomorrow, or the random drawing tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and peace.